Hello, my name is Valter and I come from Albania. I'm a pastor of Word of Life Church in a city of Albania called Fier. I got in touch with the LiFe-seminar in 2014. A friend of mine invited me in this seminar and it was something new for me. But I wanted to know how to bring the church in another level to evangelize and make disciples. That was my heart, that was the pastor's heart. And so I was wondering in that moment of my life, how can we combine together in church evangelism and disciple making? How can we motivate the people and mobilize the people in the church both to evangelize and to make disciples? Well, we did evangelize in the church, but we were missing very much on making disciples, on following up. But in that very moment I came in contact with LiFe-seminar, and then it was like eye-opening for me. It was like a revelation coming from heaven as an answer of my question within me. Lord, what can we do more? In that very moment LiFe-seminar was an answer. So I liked it very much when I heard the very first time, because it was an answer for me. What did I like the most in LiFe-seminar was the idea of combining evangelism and disciple making. The heartbeat of life is to evangelize the lost, but to make them disciples, followers of Jesus Christ. Well, we were used in church before with somebody bringing a new person in Christ or in church, and then now, Pastor, you take care for him, it is your responsibility. But with life is totally different, because the responsibility is not on the pastor only, it's not on the team of leadership only, but each and every one in the church. And this is what I liked the most. Another thing I liked in LiFe-seminar is it was short, just 5 topics. It was precise and it points you to Jesus. Every topic will gonna point you to Jesus Christ, to the answer the Lord sent from heaven for human being. And that I liked it very much. It was very precise, it was very clear, it was a pure gospel, something I liked, something I wanted before, and then I found it in LiFe-seminar. I'm very happy to get life from Switzerland, where I was in the seminar for the very first time in 2014, and go to my church. So when I was there, back there in my church, then I talked to the leaders about that. They liked it very much. Probably they had the same question I had. Probably they had the same concern I had before. And now it was like an answer. We got it, we announced it to the church, and we implement it. I love it so much because it mobilized the church, and what struck me for better and for good was that I saw the church rising many levels of their spiritual life or their spiritual level by praying for the lost, being focused at the lost, inviting the lost to hear the gospel through LiFe-seminar. And then I liked it. It was like a new life for the whole church, for the entire church, a new style, a new life. Well, I bless the Lord and I thank the Lord. And now this life evangelism, this LiFe-seminar, has become a kind of culture in our church. And this is very important, to make it a culture in the church, to make it a church attitude. The attitude of our church is to pray for the lost, invite them to hear the gospel, and follow them up after they hear the gospel and after they receive Jesus. This is something I like. This is something I want to do. This is something I want to see the church doing it. It is very, very good. And it gave life to our church. And then I got this to my friends, pastors, and many of them, or some of them, put it in practice. They testify the same. The church was mobilized. It was easy to mobilize the church. It was easy to motivate the church. It was easy to inspire the church when they understood that their task, their duty was to preach the gospel and make disciples and follow up the ones who receive Jesus. I thank the Lord for LiFe-seminar, and I would suggest LiFe-seminar to every church. God bless you all. Bye-bye.